How's it going, YouTube? This is Kenny BRC again, back with another video going over the DR10, and we're going to talk about 3 tech tips today, and then we'll finish off with another video next week. So the first tech tip we'll talk about is the body. I chose a Super J body from Proline Racing. I think it was like 41 bucks. Not that bad for a clear body with the decals. It gives it some downforce in the front, very aerodynamic, and I love the body a lot. Shout out to RCP Designs who painted the body. I also got a big wing in the back from Tony Evans, Wings That Work, Our Wings Fly. He makes some really nice wings. Go check him out, Tony Evans, on Facebook. I would totally recommend his product to almost anyone, in the drag racing community for two-wheel drive dragsters. He got them for the Barracuda, the Ford Mustang, all that. You don't need all those canards on the side to make it go straight. Just that wing back there, and it will help you a whole lot. Give you some downforce on the back. That's tech tip number 1 right there. Super J body with the Tony Evans Wings That Works. Now we'll get into detail, or 2 other details about the car itself. First detail and tip I want to get on is, first I want to say that these flexibility links that I created, they work very, very well. Go check out my last video, how I explained how to put it together and what I did to what parts I used to put it all together. Traxxas eye links with the Arma tie rod. But my second point that I wanted to get in was about this wheelie bar and wheelie bar mount. So this wheelie bar is from Jake's Performance Hobbies up in Northern California. I ordered it. It's a 10-inch long bar. It did take a long time with shipping, but usually it doesn't take that long. Usually people get it within like 3 to 5 days. But shipping is kind of a nightmare lately. But yeah, it's 10-inch all carbon bar with some Traxxas wheels on the end. So in total, you're looking at about $70, $20 for the Traxxas wheels, and it was $50 with shipping in order to get the bar here. So yeah, but I love it. And you can see that the stabilizers help it. It does not move whatsoever. And it keeps the car straight fast. And yeah. Also, I have the DRC mount for the wheelie bar. Any Traxxas style wheelie bar now I can put on the car. This is the aluminum gunmetal color. I chose that color because I just like the looks of the color. I thought about red, but I was like, it's too bright, so I want gunmetal. So shout out to Drag Race Concepts. This mount you can get for like 35 bucks with shipping. And it's very nice mount. I wouldn't have really changed anything. The only thing that I think I would have changed probably is some sort of a better mounting system, so that way you didn't have so much flex in the wheelie bar. And yeah, so there you go, Jake's Performance Hobbies. You can find them on Instagram. Look them up online, Jake's Performance Hobby. I think JP Hobbies is what their thing is online, jphobbies.com. And any local hobby shop can get these Traxxas wheels for you. They're just wheelie bar wheels. They'll be able to get it. They come with the bearings and the screws for it as well. Our third and final point that we're going to be talking about today in the DR10 is going to be our motor and what we've done to it. So in this car right now, I'm running a 4.5 turn motor from Phantom Racing. And I have to say, I bought this motor back in February, so it's been 6 months, a little bit older now. I've had it in 2 cars, and it's been flawless, working well. It's, of course, censored. Shout out to Jake's at Dynamic Hobbies for the good soldering that he did on the motor, because I haven't had a solder point melt on my motor yet. So, yeah, I know that he hooked me up well. One thing is that a lot of you guys don't know how to do is how to adjust your motor timing. So there's 3 screws. Let me try to get a better angle. There's 3 screws on the back here. 1, 2, 3. You have to untighten each screw, and there's going to be a little tiny arrow. You can see the arrow. You can see where it's pointing. It's pointing at 40. I don't really care to give you guys some information like that. It's pointing at 40. But once you take these 3 screws out, you can move your timing up and down wherever you want. So it goes from 20 to 60. I put it at 40. I had it at 30. So I'm getting a lot more power out of it. The higher you move it up, the more kV you're going to have. But also now you're going to have higher temps. You guys gotta remember, this is a drag car. This is not a car that you would run like 2 or 3 times. Like after 2 times, I put it up, and I don't even like to run it 2 times. So if you guys run it 2 times, kudos to you guys, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just proves that I've had a motor for 7 months and another ESC that I've had on 5 cars for a year and a half now, and it hasn't blown up yet. You guys gotta only run your stuff once. And another thing I want to point out to you guys, because I always have questions about gearing and everything about gearing and just stuff and what they should do with their diffs. I'm not going to really give you guys gearing on this car or what I put in my diff, but that's stuff that you guys got to figure out. And also, if you have a 5-turn motor or a 4.5 from like Rug Dog or Trinity, it's not going to be the same as a Phantom motor, and especially if your timing is different. You got to adjust, and then once you adjust and you find a sweet spot, then you got to find the sweet spot for your gearing and see what you like. So, I don't really care if you guys come and ask me about gearing. I'll give you guys recommendations. But when you guys always ask for gearings, I always say, well, it's not going to matter because it's just what you have to do to your car. It's different. You know what I mean? Not everyone's car is the same. But I just wanted to make a quick video, show you guys what I've done to my DR10. Next week we'll talk about shocks, what I did for my shocks, and batteries, and my ESC, and some tires. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and yeah, thank you guys. Peace out.